Me? Nothing. I'm talking about you, the quiet lady in the corner. We're
sometimes
waiting.
quiet, sometimes not.
We're waiting for people to get here. So, what should we talk about? Do you want to talk about this, or do you want to talk about something else first, or what do you want to talk about?
You can start.
You were doing so fine before. Our little banter. She said she's going to keep me in my place.
Yes, that's right. So we can either start with these questions or the ones from the head.
So, what do you think about the ones from the hat?
I like them. They're interesting.
So, when I met Monica, I had this hat right here, and I put some questions in it from the forum, and I had her pick some questions out of the hat, and had her answer, and we had a good time. She thought we were going to be there 15 minutes, and then we closed the place down.
Yes, we did. It took longer. So
I'm going to let her pick one out of here, and she'll read it.
I pick it, you read it, and I answer.
Okay. Have you ever been in a relationship you felt was perfect? If so, are you still in that relationship?
I thought it was perfect. I was in the relationship for 2.5 years, but I'm not there anymore. So I guess it was not as perfect as I thought. Otherwise, I would be still there. So.
Okay. Want another one?
Of course.
Have you ever been in a... Oh, it's the same one.
It's the same one.
Try again.
Wow, that doesn't... How many are they the same ones?
No, that was... I guess you just picked it again.
I'm lucky one. Too bad it's no lottery, right?
All right. What quality in your current or past relationship is or was missing? What is missing in your current or past relationship? What?
Which one? I have two.
Okay. Let's pick any of them.
Well, in the one of them, I'm missing more the person be active as I am. I'm very active. And the person I'm with is not as active, more calm. So I'm missing the energy and the positive energy coming from him. And the second one, I guess, was not really good for like a life partner. So one I will say is good for life and second for fun. So you're gonna have to have two almost to combine to have one good one.
Okay. Oh, by the way, we didn't check our sound. Amanda, can you hear us okay?
Not the relationship ever perfect. Yes, I agree with her. It's always something there.
Let me know if you can hear us, because we didn't test the sound. If I try to test it now, it'll echo really bad. So I assume that she can hear us because she said your accent was cool. All right, so you want to try another one?
Yes. Let's try this one.
Have you ever been in an open relationship?
Yes, I was. And it's going to be fun. It can be fun if you keep it just on the fun basis. If you have feelings on the other side, it can be a little bit iffy. So you have to be very careful what you are playing with. But yes, the answer is yes, I was.
So Tina, do you want to join with the video? Or you want to pick another one? Do you believe in aliens?
Actually, I do.
Yeah?
Yes.
Have you ever seen an alien?
I did not see it, but I didn't see many things I believe in. So I do believe. I watch lots of Discovery channels about aliens, and
You never seen one?
I never seen one in real.
Did you see our show about the aliens we did?
I did not.
So our very first show that we did, it was about aliens. Now, guys, we're talking about aliens.
Oh my gosh, like little green
Aliens.
aliens. That's probably what's wrong with you now.
What?
You've been abducted by an alien. There's an alien sitting next to me. Doesn't know how to work all this stuff.
And so let me tell you about it.
Okay.
So what happened was we were sitting here, our very first show, Amanda and I, and we were talking about it. And so my friend, he got abducted by an alien.
For real?
For real.
Oh, wow.
So we're sitting here talking live on the show. This is our very first show. You don't believe it? No? Okay. So I called him up. This is a guy I hadn't talked to in 20 years.
There's some people that say that aliens show up as shadows in your room, and they're known as shadow people. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah, shadow people. And they abduct you, or try to anyways, in your sleep when you're sleeping, and you're paralyzed and you can't move or fight them.
I've heard people say that they're paralyzed. They couldn't do anything.
10 years.
I don't know if y'all can hear that.
I think you're crazy, ass. You probably forgot all about it.
Hello?
Keith,
Yeah.
you know who this is?
Keep talking. I'll tell you who it is.
Okay. So
Been a while.
So we got you live streaming on Facebook, and we want to hear the alien story. What happened to you that night? We left from that club.
Oh, well, some of it I still can't talk about, you know that. But, yeah, well, when I got back into town, or wherever I went to, it was about 6:15 when they dropped me off.
So what did they do?
What did they do to you?
Oh, I'm not too sure, to be honest with you.
Did you see them? Do you know what they look like?
Kind of, well,
I heard they look like shadows, like shadow people. Is that true?
no, not really. It was kind of, a purpley gray color.
20 years. Called him up. He still has the same phone number. He picks up the phone, and he proceeds to tell us the story about how he got abducted by an alien.
But how do you know it's true?
Because I was with him.
When they took him?
Yeah.
How they didn't take you then?
No, here, let me hear. We went to a club, right? We went to a club.
Okay.
Like a disco club.
Okay.
You know, and then I was on a motorcycle.
Uh-huh.
He was in his car.
Okay.
We left the club.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And then I'm driving and I'm following him. Then all of a sudden his car just disappears. Okay? Disappears.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then so the next day, that was a Saturday night. Sunday night, every Sunday I would go over his mom's house and we would eat breakfast. She'd cook us breakfast and stuff. And then I'd wash my clothes and then she would cook breakfast. Well, I mean, this is something we did every Sunday.
Okay. So
I come over there, walk in, and her name's not Wheezy, but we called her Wheezy. So I said, "Hey, Wheezy." I was like, "Where's Keith?" She's like, "I don't know. I haven't seen him." And then, like a few minutes later, he walks in through the front door. And then I was like, "Well, where have you been?" And he's like, "You didn't see me get abducted by the alien last night? And when they beamed my car up?"
I think that he was
making it up. No, our stories were the same. I saw his car. He was in front of me, and he got beamed up.
You saw the alien?
I didn't see the actual. I just saw him disappear. He was in front of me, then he was gone.
Maybe it was dark. You just didn't see him.
How are you going to disappear just like that?
Maybe too much drinks or something.
Maybe. Could be.
Okay.
So anyway, but the show, it was a good show. That was our very first show.
Okay.
And I'm calling him on the phone, and he tells the whole story, just like I'm telling you right now. And the story is just perfect.
Well.
So watch that show. It's episode 1.
Okay.
Let's see. Ricky's messaging. What is she saying? Okay. So everybody, Ricky cannot join us, unfortunately. She's having some problems there. So that's that. But Tina, if you want to join in the chat, then you can. We're gonna have her draw a couple more out of here, and if somebody wants to join in, then we'll go to the regular questions.
And after you will be answering to my questions.
You got some questions for me?
Yes, right in the head.
Oh.
It goes both ways.
Okay.
It needs to be fair. So
okay.
I will answer for you and you will answer for me.
Okay. That sounds good.
Is it different than usually? You need to make it different.
We never used the hat before. This is the first time.
Oh, wow.
This is your first time.
Special day.
This is your first time.
Good.
Does never settle mean never settle down? When a girl says, oh, I'm never going to settle, I'm not going to settle, Does that mean she's never going to settle down? Is that really what that means?
I don't think so.
No.
No, I think she's just not
She has
ready.
standards.
Well, first of all, she doesn't want to settle down now, and if she's telling you, she probably doesn't want to settle down with you.
That's
You
what
know?
that's what the question's asking.
But
Or with me. No, it's not actually that. But is that what it means? She don't want to settle down with me?
that's what I would think about. Yeah.
What about the wall? Have you heard about the wall?
No.
No?
No. What is
So the wall is, do you know about the wall? You don't know about the wall? So the wall is all these women, right? They go out here and they're running around having a good time, not settling down. Life is good. Then all of a sudden, they realize that they're not 20 years old anymore. And then the attraction that they used to have for men, those men don't feel that way anymore. That's the wall.
Okay, but maybe if she meets somebody she really, really likes, she will be willing to settle down. If she tells you she's not ready to settle down, meaning there is something that she's not willing to settle down with you with a specific person. That's my opinion.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. But what about the wall? Meaning, this woman is attracted. The woman is her best self when she's like 20 years old. Then she gets.
Why 20? She can be best self and she's 30. I look better now than I look when I was 20 and I had 20 more pounds on me. So you can be best in different age.
With like 10 more pounds on you.
Oh, really? I don't think so. What do you guys think? Should I gain weight? Everybody's telling me I'm too skinny.
Do you think that she
I want
should be 10
opinions,
pounds
guys.
more? No? She's good? So she says you're good.
Ask other people too.
Okay, what
But-
do you think? Well, how do they know? Okay, everybody. Tina, do you think that my guest, as beautiful as she is,
Thank you.
should she have 10 more pounds, 5 more pounds, or is she perfect the way she is?
That would be interesting to know from public. Yes.
So I want to know. So Tina, you could comment if you like. She's probably not gonna comment because she's a girl. A girl's not gonna insult you
Wow.
and say you need 10 more pounds. I think you need 5 more pounds.
More is always good. It's
Yeah.
positive. So if she
Yeah.
says you need to gain 5 more pounds, it's a positive way. If I will
So,
need to lose weight, that's
Somebody said you're good as she is. You're good as you are.
Thank you. Who is that? That's my new friend here. Who is that
So
one?
they're on Facebook, so we can't see what they are. They're,
Oh, okay.
they're not in here. How tall are you?
I am 5'5".
She's 5'5". I mean, you don't know how much you weigh. You're not gonna tell them how much you weigh, are you?
I am not ashamed of my weight.
Okay.
I'm 114. Between
114.
112, 114. That's usually my weight.
All right, Ricky. Ricky said you're good as you are.
Thank you, Ricky. Thank you.
And okay.
See? So that's personal
No,
opinion.
you're good as you are. I'll
Okay.
take you as you are.
Okay.
But
Okay. Thank
if
you.
it were up to me, Tina says 10 more pounds. I say 10 more pounds.
Well, that's Ricky is on my side. Tina is on your side. So we need more opinions, guys. More. Who else is there? So we wait
So-
for answers. Maybe more people will say. But back to your
Okay.
topic, okay? The woman can be 30, 40, 50. If she's not ready to settle with you, she's not going to settle with you. And next
Right.
day, she can meet somebody else, and she's like, wow, I will consider
agree.
to settle
I
down.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So the problem is not the woman, it's maybe you.
True. I agree with that. But I guess my counterpoint was if a woman keeps waiting, she's in her prime, and then she gets to a certain age, and then she's no longer in her prime. So she might.
Well, it doesn't mean that she will settle with something just because. I mean,
Alright,
I'm
that's fair
sorry,
enough.
but I mean, if you are not it, it's better maybe like keep looking, right?
So Tina says older women can't afford to be picky. But to your point, so Ricky says, I guess they're kind of, I don't know what they're saying. She times out. What does that mean? Oh, she's saying that a woman will time out, and she has this period where she's like perfect,
Uh-huh.
and then the longer she waits, the less perfect she becomes.
Of course,
And then
everybody.
the less choices that she has. So that person that wanted her when she was 25, 30 may not be there anymore.
And I agree. I agree. That's on the personality. If it's
But you're saying that doesn't mean she's going to settle for the other guy
well,
that she didn't like.
well, see, it depends also what kind of options. You have a woman that is 40 years old and she can have guys all over the place. So she will not just settle with somebody. She knows she can get more opportunities. If it's a woman that doesn't have that many opportunities, right? So she maybe settle faster, even with the guy that she thinks it's not the perfect one, but she's like, you know what, better him than nobody, right?
Right.
So you have personalities, you know, and you have also opportunities you have to consider. So it's up to individual.
I agree. I agree. Good stuff. I wish you would chime in. I love your comments.
That's my friend here.
I know.
By the way,
The other day she was like, blah 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 blah.
no,
blah.
she just
No, I like that.
she just
I like
support my spirit.